thing is, it's obviously a popcorn machine because it runs on popcorn. And then it plays drums with this MIDI drum robot system. And when setting it up, we basically had the idea of making something with popcorn. And first of all, I thought, okay, I'm gonna play a piano maybe, like a robotic piano. Then I thought, okay, maybe I put it in the kitchen, like playing a lot of various kitchen instruments to be triggered by popcorn. And then in the end, we used the drum kit. The heater basically makes popcorn, and then we have like small piezo elements, like contact microphones, attached on top of the heater, so that every time that a corn goes pop, basically it triggers a signal. Popcorn is a very culturally very loaded term because it refers to the American dream, I think, and to cinema and to all these kind of little bit cheesy, entertaining things that come from the 60s maybe to the 90s or such. We named it Beyond Human Jazz Popcorn Robot because there is no audience in the video. It's basically a self-playing robot. The rhythms are not programmed or predetermined in any way. It's totally random. And this is also why I had the resemblance of these free jazz drummers. And no offense taken, but sometimes these free jazz drum rhythms sound to me a little bit random. And I also got a lot of hate and love from the jazz community about this. When I switched from my classical music making to electronic music, I started with a computer, of course, but with a computer I always felt like I need something to touch, you know, like I need something where you can, and I want to change this. And so, because I knew from like playing clarinet or piano how it is to have something in your hands. And so I started making like small experiments where you transfer the basically structure and energy of electronic music, then transfer it to like the real world and just like have this intersection of like the digital and the physical world. Magic in machines is that you basically, especially when I'm building machines on my own, not so much for board machines, but they kind of develop a character or like a personality. Because, for example, they break. I mean, this stuff is not like industrial, it's more like an arts experiment. And so they tend to break, and this is something which I'm relating very much to like a human capability as well, to like be sick, like break. And also, I mean, when I'm building this, I don't know how it will sound. And so I'm basically developing a relation to the instrument so that I know like, okay, I can basically treat it like this or like play it like this, and then it will make this and that sound. I have been thinking about performative moments and machines a lot. And I think right now when you go to a concert or when you watch a performance, you always, as an audience, you need like a kind of focus point. And I'm not really sure if you can go to a concert or to a performance where you basically celebrate the machine. And this would be like the core thing when you have like a star, which is basically a machine. I mean, I'm asking myself as well, can you basically strip so many things that there's only like this core human movements, like focus points, which you can still consider like worth of like a performance where you can applaud after like 45 minutes, like a very long time. And I'm not sure.